Welcome to POL Classics. Be sure to check out the best of POL from over the years. It's at its most popular day and time, and guess what? It's only on WNEP+.
WNEP proudly presents the premier outdoor show in northeastern and central Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania Outdoor Life, your window to the great outdoors. Tonight on Pennsylvania Outdoor Life.
We'll give you a first look at the Cabelas Superstore set to open, and we'll make sense out of deer scent when we go straight to the source.
This week's show is ready to roll. Pennsylvania Outdoor Life starts right now.
Good evening and welcome to Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. I'm Ken Hunter and I'm here with Don Jacobs. And Jake, archery season's only 3 weeks away.
Yep.
We're getting ready. We're going to do a little shooting here on the set today. And we're going to give away this gorgeous bow. What, next week?
Next week, only one more week to send in
One more
postcards.
week.
A little bit more on that a little later. Have you been practicing? Let's throw a couple of arrows
Let's
here.
take a couple of shots and
Okay.
see. I've been out doing a little practicing, Jake.
Go ahead, you can go first there, Ken.
Alrighty.
What do you think? You're going to hit the bullseye?
Well, I've been informed that if I miss the target, we go into the plywood.
You don't want to do that.
That was close.
A
there.
little low here. Let me give that a shot now and see exactly how things are going here. For me, I'm a little bit on target.
Boy, I guess. So maybe I better try that again, huh?
He's trying to redeem himself here. One more crack at it.
Now
a
we're
little
a
bit better.
little bit better.
Of course, we're going to continue to talk about archery over the next couple of weeks, but right now we're going to take a look at a company out there in the Danville area. Actually, what they do is they raise deer, harvest the urine. It's called Hoy's Outdoor Products, and you're going to hear from one of the owners, Brock Hoy's.
Hi, silly kids. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? Come on. Come on. There we go.
Now, as far as the deer and the urine, it's collected right here?
Oh yeah, yep. We don't buy any bulk urine from anybody. We don't sell bulk urine to anybody. Everything is collected here on the farm. It's bottled here and safety sealed, labeled, and shipped from here.
How many deer do you have?
We don't really tell the number of deer.
Okay, but you have enough to collect urine, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, we have a decent amount of deer.
How old is this big buck here?
He is 4.5.
Brock, tell me, what is Hoy's Outdoors and how long have you been in business?
My dad started it in 1993. I just had a few deer and was kind of collecting, I guess you'd say more as a hobby, selling to some buddies, a few people locally. In 94, I graduated from Penn State and we decided to do it more on a full-time basis and grow it. Our niche in the scent market, I guess you'd say, our little niche was private labeling. We've custom label our scents for stores, meaning they have their own brand. It's their name on the label, their phone number. It's promoting their business. We do that for stores. I think it's 26 or 27 states now that we ship out to. And the big majority, 99% of that is the custom labeling. I guess the big thing with Hoy's Outdoor that sets apart, I guess, our urine scents from others is our scent-amo process, where we remove the nitrogen so that the scents don't break down into ammonia.
And just what urine should you use and when?
Regular doe urine, beginning of the season, archery season. Pretty much you can use that then throughout the rest of the season. I know some guys that's all they use is regular doe urine. They don't use the hotter scents. That's all they use is regular doe urine, just because you're not going to scare any deer with regular doe urine. 10th of October to middle October, go with transition, because then you're going to find some mature doe that are starting to come into an estrus cycle. Not all the doe, but you're going to find some here and there that are going to come into their estrus cycle to start it. Third week or so, October, when there's more doe now that are coming into their estrus cycle. The ones who started a little earlier, they're getting the hotter smell, the hotter scent in the urine. That's when I'd switch to the doe and estrus. I hunt back in this corner a lot. It's one of my favorite spots. And I'll start a scent trail from here and work it along the edge of the field here. Any deer that would be coming through the hollow here, or that would happen to be coming down in across the field, I'm hoping they would catch the scent here and follow my trail out to where I'm going to be out at the corner here.
Brock lays his scent trail with a scent stick developed by his father. Urine is released by pushing down on the stick.
They call it a nasal mist sprayer, so it's a real fine mist that comes out, so you have to give it a decent number of pumps to get it saturated, but you can see.
Okay, so that's, oh yeah.
Yeah, just watch, your hands will smell good.
Yeah. That's deer urine. Okay.
Minus the ammonia.
Minus the ammonia.
Yep, you want to start your scent trail on your way in and refresh it as you go, because you want the scent trail to be stronger as it gets to you.
Okay.
If you put some scent on, whether it's boot pads or whatever, a drag rag, whatever you put it on, if you just douse that up with some urine scent and start making your trail, and never refresh it, say you walked 100 yards to your stand from when you started your trail, it's going to be weaker and weaker and weaker by the time you get to your stand. And my dad's actually watched buck go the wrong way on a scent trail because he didn't refresh it. Maybe every 20 yards or so, just stop and, yep, and I just set the felt down like that, just put it on top and give it a few pumps.
It's all juiced up.
Yep.
Brock says it's important to play the wind and hang a saturated scent pad near your stand, allowing the wind to take the scent across the field or woodland. He then suggests that another trail is laid out, almost encircling his tree stand.
You see this straight tree right there?
Yep.
That's the one I usually go in, right there.
Okay.
And once these leaves come off, I can usually get a shot out into the field right in this area. It's about 25-yard shot. And I'm hoping that they'll hit the end of that trail there if they haven't already gone over to that. And they'll just start meandering around here. And along here, I'd refresh along the way a few times. Some guys even, like if you have a scent bottle with a sprayer on, as you're walking along, little branches that are a foot or two off the ground, you don't want to go too high. Maybe give a squirt or two on some leaves. There's a lot of different options you can really do.
Well, thank you very much, Brock, for those great tips and showing us around your place over there. You know, one of these days, and pardon the pun, I hope that their business continues to flow upwards and they bottle the market on deer urine.
Well, you know, I really believe in that. That's good. That's a good play on words. I really do believe in that stuff, though,
Yeah,
Jake.
and
I think it really works.
And the tips that he gave us, absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
He did bottle the Pennsylvania Outdoor Life doe and estrus for us.
Got to be the best there is if it's Pennsylvania Outdoor Life.
Absolutely. What do you say? We throw a couple more arrows
Sure,
here.
let's take another one.
All right. What do you say? You go first again. Go ahead.
Okay.
No pressure here, Ken.
No
Just
pressure.
aim for the round spot there.
You go first. My sight's off.
Okay, I'm going to go first, and I think that's okay.
All right, now let's see. Uh-oh, it's still off.
All right, well, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll have the
adjust it.
story on Cabelas, and you adjust your scope. Your
Yeah, I'll
sights
adjust
already.
this while we're
Okay,
gone.
all right. have even more POL Classics on WNEP Plus right after this.
Welcome back to Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. Well, I've got my sight readjusted, Jake, and as you can see, we both put them in the kill zone.
I thought you were going to give me the old bug in the eye thing.
Well, no, that was if I needed it after the shot. That's not before, that's after the shot. Yes.
Of course, we're talking archery here, but a lot of people are excited about that new store that is opening up soon.
Oh my, this new Cabelas store, we had a chance to visit it.
Yep.
I was blown away by the exhibit on the deer, life-size deer.
It's almost like you want to pay them to come into this store and view what they have. We met up with manager Mike Payne for a special guided tour to bring this to you.
Our building is 250,000 square feet. So when you pull into our driveway, you see the building sitting up on top of the mountain. That already gives it a regal kind of look. Then you walk in here, and this is the first shot you see, is looking at our mountain and all the taxidermy in the store. The mountain has 3 different peaks on it, the tallest one being over 35 feet high, and goes with a couple of different seasons, a couple of different themes. Of course, an Arctic theme. Of course, the front is more of a Pennsylvania mountain theme. On the back side is more of a mountainous theme, and then of course on the far side it was more of a Southwest desert theme. Now just think if you shot that Alaskan moose and you walked up on it and that's what you saw. You'd be surprised. We've had a lot of taxidermists in here helping Mark, and they got a lot of trade secrets that you may. So how did you do that? I can't tell you. Yeah. I'm not going to tell you. Cabelas is probably the only retailer out there that devotes this kind of real estate to something that doesn't sell. So this whole whitetail museum we're getting ready to walk into, we don't sell anything in there. There's 20,000 square foot of deer. You don't sell anything. The African diorama over there, that's 10,000 square foot. You don't sell a thing. This whole mountain, we don't sell anything off this mountain. It's here to let people come and enjoy it. All of our departments are segregated out. For example, we have a fly fishing shop that's dedicated to nothing but fly fishing. We have a saltwater area in our fishing area that's dedicated. There's 8 aisles over there that's nothing but salt water. And then we go into freshwater, marine, footwear. We have a place called our bargain cave. Bargain hunters are out there. They can come into that area, what we call the cave, and they can get some unbelievable deals. Of course, hunting and firearms is all broken apart. Men's and women's casual clothing, camo clothing since we're opening in the fall. Archery. We open a couple of days before archery season takes hold, so archery is going to be real big when we open. You go upstairs to our 250-seat deli. We have our camping area, gifts, art gallery, furniture. We have a little bit of everything. It's not just hunting and fishing. It's anything that has anything to do with outdoors. I don't think Pennsylvania's ever seen anything like this before.
Absolutely not.
You'd be surprised the number of adults who've never seen anything like this before. You know, they may have been to the zoo, but you're 50 feet away and you're lucky if they come out of their cave. Sure. You know, here you can touch it if you want to. I mean, you're that close. You know, perfect example, this weekend they put in the water buffalo and the warthog and everything, and we had a couple of guys in there with 5-gallon buckets of mud going, that's not enough. We need some more. I mean, it's real mud. Right now, this will be the 9th store in a chain. The 10th store will come next fall in Wheeling, West Virginia, which is just right outside of Pittsburgh there. This is the biggest store in the company. It boasts a few things that the rest of the stores don't have, like our whitetail deer museum. We have one other store in the company that has a museum, but that's mule deer, and that's in Kansas City. You know, this museum is devoted to nothing but whitetail deer. Oh, it gets better. Majority of them, of course, scored in Boone and Crockett. They have their scores and where they're from. Every one of these whitetail that are on the floor, they're full. There's 98 full body mounts in here, and every single one of them is real. No reproductions here on the floor with the whitetail. Some of the mule deer that are in the back, those are reproductions, but they're reproductions off of the real ones that we have in Kansas City.
But every whitetail rack in here is the real thing.
Is the real thing. Pennsylvania has always been a big draw as far as our catalog is concerned. The folks here in Pennsylvania have a love for the outdoors, whether it's camping, hunting, fishing, or just walking around outside. So it was an easy choice to come to Pennsylvania. Why Hamburg? The folks here have a long and rich tradition of great work ethic. They've been wonderful to work with, and just coming to southeast Pennsylvania here has been a great move for us. It takes 5 to 6 hours to get to the store, and that's looking at everything. You may not necessarily be picking up and touching everything, but that's spending time in our aquariums and at our mounting, having a lunch at our deli, and just browsing around. It'll take 5 to 6 hours to do it. Bringing that catalog to life and actually giving them a chance to see it and touch it and look at it is something that's going to be very, very great.
And they can do that after September 18th.
September 18th.
Well, we want to thank the store manager, Mike, and the folks at Cabelas for that opportunity for that pre-opening tour, Jake, and what a great tour it was.
Yep.
And you don't want to forget that they're going to be opening. Grand opening is going to be this Thursday, September the 18th. If you're wondering where it is, it's down near Pottsville. It's the intersection of 68 and 71.
Yep.
About an hour.
61 and 78.
61 and 78. Who knows where you'll end up if you follow those first
You're still thinking about your archery sites, aren't you?
I guess.
One thing you don't want to forget is, yes, it's 61 and 78, but you don't want to forget that on this Tuesday, we will celebrate our 50th anniversary here at WNEP TV, and we invite you to join us for an hour-and-a-half look back at the last 50 years of WNEP TV here at 7 o'clock next Tuesday. We certainly welcome you aboard. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have more of Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. POL Classic, we'll have much more of it on WNEP Plus right after this.
Welcome back to Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. You know, Jake, we're still giving this great bow away. It's a Renegade Alpha 1 top-of-the-line bow. You can't get a better one than this, I guess.
State of the art, yep.
Several things I really like about this bow. I like these sights on here. You know, even in broad daylight, you can see the colors on these sights. They show up in this bright light. Another thing I like is the shortness of the bow, which is really convenient in a tree stand. I mean, this is a fine hunting bow.
Yep, and they've really set it up really good. The Riverside Archery Range over there, Jim and Gil.
Jim and Gil.
They put a quiver on here. They're giving away arrows, Easton arrows. They're also giving away this beautiful bow case, as well as the release and lessons. And what more? I mean,
there's only one thing left, and that's the deer.
That's it. and
that
they can't do that for
no,
you.
No.
Although they did supply that 3D
well,
archery
there you go.
target
And
for
there's
us.
no excuse then, is there?
Really. Jim and Gil said, look it, guys, I want to give that away in time so that the winner can have it for the archery season. So this is it, people. But right now, we're going to take a look at Pennsylvania people and places.
Let's open this week's edition of Pennsylvania People and Places with some fish photos. Rich Burden of Troop is seen here with his stringer of 5 brown trout that he caught while fishing on Fairview Lake in Pike County. Mr. Trout, as Rich is also referred to, tells us that the black gnat is the hot bait of choice right now, and that's a nice catch, Rich. Next, we see 10-and-a-half-year-old Ian Madden of Unityville. Ian successfully landed a 14-inch rainbow trout along with a 14-and-a-half-inch golden trout while fishing during the opening week of the trout season in Muncie Creek just outside of Hughesville. Let's switch from trout to a little larger species. 12-year-old Jordan Reed on the left, along with his father Sam Reed on the right of Moscow, are seen with a 31-inch red drum that Jordan caught while surf fishing in Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. Sam is seen holding the fish because Jordan's arms were too tired from reeling in the monster. This was Jordan's first surf fishing experience, and he tells us that he can't wait until next year to try again. Our next 2 photos come to us from the Smith family of Kunkletown in Monroe County. First, we see Rachel Smith on the left and her sister Amber Smith with the deer they harvested on the first day of the rifle season. Amber took a doe around 9 a.m. while Rachel took her first buck around 10:30 the same morning. Nice going, girls. Here we see Rachel and Amber's father, Tracy Smith, and the buck that he harvested on the second day of the deer season. Tracy's 9-pointer weighed 166 pounds and measured 19.5 inches high, with the G2s measuring in at 10 inches. It took him 27 years until he had a shot at such a beautiful deer. The whole family would like to send special thanks to their grandfather and the rest of the guys for such a memorable and enjoyable season. And with this, we put a close to another week's edition of Pennsylvania People and Places. And Jake, we have some good products to give away because archery season's coming up. These will come in real handy. Here we have some of that great Channel 16 deer urine.
Pennsylvania
that everybody's
Outdoor
gonna
Life.
love.
You got
Yeah,
it.
boy, Pennsylvania Outdoor Life. We've got the Pennsylvania Outdoor Life camo hat that you could wear in the woods because deer can't read.
That's right.
No problem. And we've got this wonderful device that's for dispensing scent. You've already seen that.
The scent stick.
Folds right up, can easily be carried in your backpack. Nice little item to have for that beginning archery season.
Come from Hoy's Outdoor
Yeah.
Products. We're going to roll out the barrel here and give it away. Quick reminder about the 50th anniversary show, and why don't you pick a winner there, Ken?
Okay, and our lucky winner is Jeff Miller from Hanover Township.
Congratulations, Jeff Miller. For everybody here at Pennsylvania Outdoor Life, we say get out and practice your archery. Now is the time. For Ken Hunter, I'm Don Jacobs, and everybody else behind the scenes, we wish you the very best in the great outdoors. Good night.
Pennsylvania Outdoor Life is a local presentation of WNEP TV. We're proud to serve northeastern and central Pennsylvania.
On target. Thank you for joining us for a look back at POL Classics. Now I'm going to invite you to join us every Sunday night at 6:30 on WNEP+.